Hello, friends and family. I'm coming with a very quick video. I am right here. I need to do something because I have listened to too much bad news. I looked up a case that happened back in 2022 about the young lady, uh, J. Anna Webb, the 21-year-old. She was 21 or 22, that was driving drunk and killed two state troopers and a pedestrian on the highway. Driving drunk. They said she was driving drunk and on social media on the highway. And then I looked up the case about the nurse, the black nurse that went through the red light going over 80 miles an hour and killed 6 people. A family, a man and the wife, and the pregnant wife and their son, and then 2 other ladies. So she killed 4 women. No, 3 women. And then I read about in Cleveland about a son killed his brother while at their mother's house, arguing over moving. She was actually moving into her house and they arguing, and he took out a gun and shot him 8 times, killed him. And then I just read about the man that killed his pregnant sister and her husband at a church picnic. Both of these happened in Cleveland. And then I read about the family in Cleveland, that the family just got $4.2 million because the police officers was chasing somebody and killed their son. So I'm just whipped. I listened to this, was too overwhelming. And then that's why I don't know about my YouTube channel, because this stuff comes up. And then I was listening, they made a documentary about over there in Sierra Leone that they have a problem with Kush. The young people are smoking this and they are becoming like zombies. They are destroying their lives. It's worse than crack, they said, because it puts them to sleep. And they out there doing all kind of stuff. Women out there selling their bodies, getting beat up. Kids are being born. Oh, addicted to Kush. And other stories that I heard about what black women go through to try to get a job. Oh my God, this is too much. This is too much. Why I can't not there's not one good story, one happy story on my YouTube timeline. Now, um, I do have a numerous YouTube channels. Now I got one channel that I don't get all this nonsense, all about Trump and all those idiots up on the hill. But oh my goodness, I had to turn the TV off because I just couldn't take it no more. I just couldn't take it no more. It was like, oh my goodness, it was overwhelming. I was feeling sick and ill. And then I read about over here in Sierra Leone, sorry, that they have a problem with rape. Men are actually going around. They said it's an epidemic. It's a what they call it, a disaster. a crisis that men are actually raping young women, even raped a toddler. Okay. Now, I think about it. I'm like, you mean to tell me that the God that these people worship, kill for, die for, is seeing this? And this been going on who knows how long. This, I know it's been going on way before I was born. Men raping babies and killing babies and cutting babies out of women and stomping on them, you know, um, and emphasize people would kill babies because they couldn't afford them. And God is looking at this. But you know what the Jehovah's Witnesses will say? Well, you just better be glad he ain't doing nothing, because if he did come back, you would be destroyed because you ain't got yourself together. I'm like, this been going on for ages. Nothing been done about it. These poor babies are being killed, raped. I mean, if I'm sick to my stomach just listening to it. And they say God sees everything. Explain that. Um, it's horrible. It's horrible. And over here in this country, you know, it's so easy to kill somebody. It's so easy to get mad and kill somebody. I don't care if it's about, I don't care. And then these young ones are going to jail. This, Jayana, she got 27 years. Really 60, but she has to do 27 before she can even think about getting out. 27 years. And she's 23 now. And these young people are killing young people and then spending the rest of their life in prison. And we have all these young people that are getting spaced out on drugs. And then we have this incident going on. We hear about Israel and Hamas and the Palestinians and Russia and Ukraine and Libya. I mean, and Haiti and Iran. And why? Why can't we get along? Why can't we talk about it? We are dying and killing people over land and resources that was here way before we was here and going to be here way after we gone. It's a shame. And I'm going to talk about abortion. All this stuff is people's up at abortion and migrants. Abortions. You are all up and beside yourself for it's inedible. You're going to die anyway, whether it's in the womb or out the womb. And then these kids that are born into poverty, born into an evil world like this, born to live among rapists and murderers. They're better off than we are. Because we know we're going to die. We're going to know that we have a high chance of getting murdered or raped. I mean, Too bad my mother didn't abort me, because now I had to be raised into an unloving family, live among idiots all my life. So anyway, and migrants, I don't understand that. I don't understand. Just like over there in Africa, they have to really get documentations to even go to another country. Like if they wanted to go to Nairobi, they would have to get a passport and all this stuff, and it's just right down the road. That's stupid. But this is the world we live in. This is the world that the white man invented. Borders. Okay? And governments. You know, the world was much better when we didn't have all that. People was free to go and live like they please. Didn't want to hurt nobody because they had everything they needed. They wasn't greedy. They weren't trying to have the finest things in the world. They weren't trying to have $100,000 painting in their $2 million house. They was just living their life, feeding their kids, having their dances, enjoying each other's company. Happiness. Happiness. Now we have to die for happiness. And be killed for happiness. You know, people would kill you for your life insurance so they can have the good things, so they can drive that Ferrari, okay? Ever since they had them borders, now we're migrants. And then we'll make it so bad when these people over here talk about immigrants. You came over here and stole this country from these Indians. You were the main immigrants from hell. Okay, that's all. I had to get it off. Because, oh my goodness. Something is going on. If it ain't AI, it's social media or the news. The news is nothing but a bloody mess. All right, thank you for listening. I feel better now. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.